Would love to hear more about what they're building. Honestly, would love to hear a little update about tennis champs, and then there's so much stuff going on at Galaxy Fight Club. I'm here sort of as a super fan representative. I like to help get the word out. Yeah, it's honestly there's some pretty innovative stuff getting built there, and sometimes the team doesn't. They're humble about it, so I like to come on these spaces and brag for them. So we'll get into all the latest and greatest from the Galaxy Fight Club world, including the recently launched Play to Earn. So big
Amazing.
buzzword in this space.
Amazing. There is nothing stronger than the opinion of community members. I know you're not exactly a community member, but there's nothing stronger than that when someone actually is not part of the coaching and show how much you appreciate and love the project because it's completely normal that I would love the project or Kim. But when one of you guys, one of the community member like Clam or Lee or Gabe or other community strong community member Bakimali show how much I love tennis champ, that's just like for us it's the entire meaning what we're doing and what you're doing right now is just an amazing boost and bonus for Galaxy Fight Club. So good for you, my man. You said that Yas is supposed to join us, but I know it's super late for you guys. So is he here with us?
Yeah, so you out there? I see the Galaxy Fight Club Twitter. It's like 2 a.m. over there. I'm not sure if he may be on a call as well. I'll ping him on the side though and see what he's got
All
going on.
right. If you wanna hop on and if you wanna hop on and introduce himself, he's always more than welcome. And now to Joyride, we have Kim that you guys maybe doesn't know, whoever didn't join us in AMA before. And you, Kevin, from the last one, Kim was not part of the member yet. Kim just joined us as a very strong reinforcement player, but I will let him introduce himself because he will do it better. But he's a huge bonus for our team. How are you, Kim?
Doing well. Thank you. And first off, I'm so terrible with names. What was your name again? From CyberRide?
Emerge.
Emerge. Okay. Hey, you said you went to CMU. I'm from Pittsburgh, so.
Oh, awesome! Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But no, yeah, I'm the director of marketing and community here at Joyride. What we're doing at Joyride is amazing. We're experiencing tremendous growth right now, and we're essentially, focusing on two aspects of the business: one on our platform side and one on the NFT side. And we're just driving both projects at the same time. And I can get more into that a little later, but yeah, I mean, if you just wanted to get started with the AMA, Yoav, I'll talk
Yeah.
about tennis champs and what we're doing, after we hear from our esteemed guests.
So I'll just introduce myself quickly. So I'm Yoav and the Jordan team since we started doing the tennis champs around January. I've been doing crypto for a couple of years and NFT couple of years, and I'm Joyride community manager and Discord admin. And I will host for that show. So thank you everyone for introducing yourself. Thank you everyone for joining us for this another amazing AMA. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm a little bit sick and I cannot scream and make the hype like I used to, but the hype will come from the product and not from the buzz around it because we have three amazing communities that want to speak only quality stuff. So let's start with CyberRides. Um, Give us a quick intro about your project and then we go down to the question. Can you explain a little bit what's the idea, where you get the name from, like what are you trying to build?
Yep, definitely. So, CyberRide Gen 1 is a collection of unique 3D voxel rides. Basically, we designed it for any metaverse. So, we cover any types of vehicles, spaceships, cars, boats, motorcycles, bicycles, dinosaurs, horses, anything you can imagine as a vehicle that you own in your wallet as an NFT. And we provide the 3D voxel models. And in the future, we will also provide the fully rigged models to support different games. If you follow our Twitter, you'll gradually see like we've been test playing in different games like Roblox and GTA, as well as metaverses like the Sandbox and Decentraland and many more. So essentially, it's a vehicle that you own in your wallet that will be the ride for the metaverse.
All right. Amazing, amazing. Um, can you tell us a little bit like first of all, where do you get the name from? What's the idea? I guess it's kind of obvious to be honest. I just ignore that question. CyberRide and you make vehicles, so
Yeah,
um,
yeah, we took a lot of inspirations. Like the name is kind of like a merge between cyberpunk feel and unique ride. We want every single ride to be totally unique. So we have generative algorithm to kind of like swap the colors and materials. So no one ride is the same. But yeah, it's a merge between the cyberpunk theme and a unique ride. So it was a CyberRide.
Oh, you create your own ride? I thought you take rides from games and
No,
convert them to those box to the box you
no,
said.
all of the rides are created by our voxel very talented multiple voxel artists. So we created the rides from scratch, and then you own it, and so you own the IP as well. So and then we import it to different games that you can ride.
Oh, amazing! So you buy a vehicle for GTA, and then you can use it as a skin inside of the game or something.
That's exactly correct. In the long term,
Wow.
goal would be for you to log in with your wallet, or even more safer way, as long as you can prove that you own that particular cyber ride. The ideal flow would be the car will be ready for you to drive once you log into any metaverse. Similar to if you see the movie Ready Player One, the main character just goes in there and he has a chip on his hand and it's thrown on the ground and turns to a car that he can drive. That's our long term goal, and we're really building towards that.
Wow. Yeah, Ready Player One is basically the movie that predicted NFTs in 2010, more or less.
Yeah, yeah.
A good movie, scary movie. I hope we're gonna have a better end than that, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let's try.
All right, Kevin, let's go. Let's go to you. Can you give us a quick recap, quick intro about Galaxy Fight Club? Because I remember that you guys have. It's not a normal play to earn.
Yeah. First off, gotta listen to the book for Ready Player One instead of the movie. The book is way better.
Agreed.
Galaxy Fight Club is a cross IP mobile game. So it's like Fate and Arena or Brawl Stars play style. Everything's mobile. We are on the Google Play and Apple App Stores, which is a huge deal. So the cross IP nature means you can bring in other NFT projects and play as your character. So, for example, Rumble Kong, Illuvium, Kaiju King, Cyber Kongs, a couple of the big names. I think there's over close to 20 different projects integrated. There's over 50 different playable NFT weapons. And the game is super fun. Team's been working on it for about 10 months. Again, main play mode's 3 versus 3. They actually just launched the play to earn mechanism last week. So you don't win coins or currency. You actually win key shards that you stack up 10 key shards and you can forge a key. It all sounds a little complicated, but once you get in there, it's super easy. You earn key shards, which are sellable on OpenSea, so you can redeem them. But you essentially earn more loot by playing. It's going for like an esports vibe. They have a big cross IP tournament coming up in a couple weeks, and they have bi-weekly 2 ETH tournaments. Lots of guilds coming on board. Super competitive community in general. I'll get into some more details later, but that's kind of the quick and dirty there.
All right, amazing. That sounds really good. Can you explain us a little bit how? You don't have to go into the technical details too deep, but how does it work? The bridge between one NFT project to another, is it limited for a certain blockchain or?
Yeah, definitely.
What? So it has to be Ethereum.
No. So the team's pretty flexible. So the Genesis Galaxy Fight Club collections on Ethereum, those all yield Gcoin, and then everything else is on Matic. So the weapons, the Gen 2 fighter collection, and then the partner, like PFPs, the ones I mentioned are all on ETH. But I think the team is working with some Solana projects. It would be more of like an airdrop setup where you'd get I'm not sure exactly how it works, but yes, they have said they're able to do cross chain, and just for like the game reading your wallet, you don't actually have to connect your wallet to the mobile game. So how it works is you create an account on the Galaxy Fight Club website and link your wallet at that point. So, joyride@gmail.com, link a wallet. And then when you sign in with joyride@gmail.com enter the same password onto the mobile app, it reads whatever wallet you connect it. So you don't have to connect the wallet to the mobile game. It just knows and it scans that public wallet address and fills in all your inventory into the game based on your NFTs. So super, super safe and efficient. An efficient way to bring NFTs into the game without having to have the security concern.
All right, man. Yeah, you basically answered my second question, because I remember when we in Joyride we created the bridges to link apes to our game. We knew that a lot of people that have an ape will be afraid. By the way, if anyone listening that has an ape, you can play future. You can use your apes to play tennis. We knew that a lot of people that own apes would not want to link it so easily to another game, out of the fear that the game will get hacked and then their ape are vulnerable. So what we did is some type of, I don't remember exactly the mechanism out of it, but maybe Kim can explain longer. But if not, we always have it written down inside of our minor announcement. It's all explained over there and in our blog post. But basically what we did is we copy the fact that you own that ape, and we play with it, with a copy of it inside of our game. So you're not risking actually the actual NFT. You cannot lose the actual ape. So I guess you guys are doing something similar to that, because we know that people are not easily connecting their wallets to third parties, especially if you have very expensive NFTs.
Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. I would actually love to hear. Can we get the Joyride and Tennis Champs latest rundown?
Yeah, I mean, so to everyone in here, earlier I said that we are focusing on two sides of our platform. The one side is the Tennis Champs, the NFT side. I think it was around not even 2 weeks ago, we just released beta for all Genesis holders. So beta's been going very well, and there's a lot of updates that are still coming. But the focus for us is that we wanted to release and push out a product that we were proud of. One thing that we see in this space a lot of times, we see a lot of games that are being called and being rushed out. But fortunately for us, our entire team has come from game development. That's our history. So we kind of have this easier transition into the space in terms of game development. For the Tennis Champs, we are working on a lot of nuances of the game to kind of make it more enjoyable. I don't know how much I can speak in terms of that, but there's another huge update that is going to come later this month. And for the parts of our game, we're expecting a release for the entire public. That's supposed to be maybe, I'd probably say, we're hoping end of November. And so that will be the full game, fully developed, which we're really excited about, and everything has gone smoothly so far. In terms of what we're doing with the Tennis Champs IP, we had a couple announcements on our Twitter, and we have someone named Joey, and we're going to be doing an AMA with Joey and Michael. Both these guys are huge hitters in the space. Michael has worked with EA. He has worked with Zynga. He's worked on a ton of titles that you may be familiar with: Call of Duty, Need for Speed. Joey is our advisor to Joyride. His connections in tech and Hollywood go far above and beyond. He has worked on a lot of projects, such as Harry Potter. He's worked on the Entourage series for HBO. So we are really laying out this IP and really developing the characters of this game. So this will be something that will really benefit the community, and we're looking at this as a very long-term project. And I would love to spill some more stuff about that, but if you're a holder, then you're in good hands. On the other side of what we're doing at Joyride, we have our platform games. Our platform games are doing very well. We have 2 games out. One's called Solitaire Blitz, and the other one is called Trickshot Blitz. Both those games are the top 2 on the Flow blockchain easily. And in terms of blockchain gaming category, we're always in the top 10 and even in the top 5. So the games are going very well. We're taking a very clever approach in transitioning people from Web 2 into Web 3 with our platform games. And we're scheduled to release another 5 games probably by the end of this year. And it is also another exciting time. I essentially see our platform as the Zynga of Web3. So it's very exciting. Just keep your eyes out. There's going to be some big news coming before the end of this year.
That is very cool.
A quick explanation about Trickshot Blitz, because Solitaire Blitz is it's pretty obvious. It's a solitaire game. Trickshot basically, and Kim, correct me if I'm wrong, you pay pool and you get more points, therefore more earning by the tricks you're doing inside of the game, right?
That's correct. So basically, you get you get a multiplier for trick shots. So such as like banking balls or ricocheting balls off one another to get into the hole. But every shot that you take, there's points that are associated with each hole that rotate clockwise. So the goal is to try to get your next ball into the hole that has the most points while doing these so-called trick shots. And you have a timer, and whoever finishes with the top score against your opponent wins the match.
All right, thank you very much. And like you said, Kim, because we're aware of the fact that a lot of Web 2 players are coming to the Web 3 because of us, because they used to play Joyride games, and now suddenly Joyride game became Web 3, and they have no idea what's going on. And that's also for members from other communities. We have Kim that works very, very hard to get it as accessible for Web 2 players to understand what's going on in the Web 3 with our daily recap and our Q&A section. And basically, we're here to help people lose as less money as possible while playing inside this dangerous world of the Web 3. Let's go back to you, Emerge. Am I saying it correctly, first of all?
Yeah, it's like emerging, something emerging, like ETH merge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unique name. I've never heard it before.
Yeah.
It's a nice name.
Thank you.
So we spoke about the game. We spoke about your name. Can you tell us a little bit about the future generation you guys are planning to do?
Yes. So we wanted to have something that kind of grows as the metaverse grows, because, like, to be honest, I think like the metaverse is still at a very early stage. So we wanted to ensure that we create models generation after generation and kind of evolves from voxel rides to more interactive or futuristic generations, like generation 2 and eventually generation 3 and eventually generation like 2077. Not necessarily by like that order, but essentially that we wanted to always create the best ride or vehicles assets that we can for the current metaverse technology, and to kind of trying to preserve the link and history of this evolution kind of thing, and to reward our first generation holders. We kind of designed the Gen 1 rides also as a key, card key, to kind of unlock every single generation. So every time we release a new generation, all Generation 1 holders will get one free airdrop.
All right, amazing. Man, that's great news for the CyberRide. You guys are post-minted, right?
No, we are pre-mint. We're just getting started with our marketing.
Sorry, pre-mint. Yeah, sorry, my bad. This mistranslated, my man. You got a date where you're gonna mint, or to be announced?
It's exact dates to be announced. We have some target date range, like late October or early November, somewhere around that ballpark.
All right, that's good news for everyone. Galaxy Fight Club. You explained a little bit how the project is gonna work, how the merging is happening between other projects. Can you speak to that? Can you tell us a little bit how the community, what's the community vibes going with the new game?
Yeah, definitely. People are loving the game. I would recommend anyone out there who's into mobile games, you like playing games on the phone. It's www.galaxyfightclub.com. If you look in the Google or Apple app stores, just search Galaxy Fight Club. There's a free to play version, so even if you don't own any NFTs, you can just download it, check it out, play, and potentially earn. You could, if you win some matches, maybe get some key shards. Community response has been really good. I mean, we've been testing this game for like 8 months, and it's just pretty wild to see the progress that it's made. The depth and the breadth of weapons. There's a lot of different ways and strategies to play the game, which is super fun. It keeps it exciting, and community is really hyped about the play to earn finally being here. The team is releasing a couple more mechanics for it here this week. So you've got the key shards, and then the forging of the key shards, and then the actual loot box system. So yeah, everything's all good on our end. Community has been strong. I mean, it's been a long year, right? This Galaxy Fight Club minted last August. People have been around for a year. This is a whole new world that has kind of opened up over the last 12 months. And props to a lot of different people in the Galaxy Fight Club community. It's really a family over there. So anyone out there listening would definitely recommend checking out the Discord at Galaxy Fight Club, definitely asking questions, reading through the white paper, and just download the game, give it a spin. If you're keen to it and you don't want to spend money on assets, there's a lot of great guilds that are forming up that are super player friendly to get your hands on some strong weapons and characters.
All right, amazing. We love finding gaming communities that understand that the gaming part is as important as the earning parts. Because a lot of play to earn projects kind of forget it, and then the games just turn into a punishment and like some type of work.
No, the game's super fun. It's all about the game. It needs to be a standalone game without any sort of earning. I mean, honestly, the Galaxy Fight Club, yes, sure, it's earning, but it's more like leveling up and acquiring assets. Like you play World of Warcraft or Pokemon or any of these classic games, even Brawl Stars, any of the Supercell games. You play them and you level up to get more characters, better characters, to have more fun. Like that's the whole point, is to have fun, to have variety within the game, and to have, to always be dangling that carrot for, I want to keep playing to, get this cool new cosmetic item, this cool new weapon, this cool new piece of armor, whatever that is. So as opposed to playing just to cash out, that's not really sustainable. That's not too fun. So props to Galaxy Fight Club for taking like a very much an esports approach towards it, building towards that.
What you just said links perfectly to my next question for you, Kim, because it's basically, first of all, it's the mentality of Joyride, because we came from gaming and not from crypto. I think we started as a gaming company, so the game is as important, if not more important, as the earning part. The game is just fun, and then, by the way, you make money and you can make money out of it. But the games are fun even if you don't make money. I hope our beta testers, which is every owner inside of Joyride, will come up and speak and share his thoughts, because we just opened beta for everyone. But let's go even back. Go even like deeper than that to the first stages. Our first NFT game is Tennis Champs game. Can you tell us why tennis?
Yeah, so Omar, our CEO, wanted to pick a sport, a global sport that embodies his philosophy on the basically mission statement of Joyride, and it's that inclusivity and just the whole culture of play. There's nothing else. He wants to take it back to when we were all kids and we had the emotions when we go out. It's just all about play. There's nothing else, I guess, in life at the time that really mattered, and that's basically what he wanted, and he envisioned the Tennis Champs ecosystem to be. So tennis is just that sport. It's just one of the buckets of the NFT Champs ecosystem that we're working on. I'm sure everyone in here that follows Joyride, we are working on Battle Champs, and then pretty soon down the line there'll be like golf champs. We're going to introduce a lot of different sports. So I guess the best analogy I can say is the way I envision champs is essentially the Web 2 of what I believe like Mario will be like. How you have Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Mario Sports Mix. We're just trying to take that same culture but embody it in a Web 3 way where you can just go in, have fun, and just play.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, Battle Champ, who will be released later, will be the opportunity to each one to get his revenge after losing a tennis game, to go kill the other guy who just beat him up.
Did you guys say beta was
I-
out for Tennis Champs? Like people can download it and play?
Dude, where are you at? Yeah, just open the minor announcement and the official announcement. Beta is
I
open
gotta
for
get
everyone.
back
You
in there.
just
I'll get back in there. I promise.
come on. You gotta
You know
stop
how
playing
it
Galaxy
goes.
Fight Club and start.
I've been
You gotta
playing
stop
too
playing
much,
Tennis Champs.
too much Galaxy Fight Club, but I'll load up Tennis Champs. Can I download it in the US and everything?
Yeah, just go to Alpha Lounge where we post all the whitelists that we managed to hunt for you guys, and you will see a form that you need to fill up. That's for you and for every other owner that missed the amazing announcement. I don't know how you guys did it, but just go, you have a form, you fill it up, and you will get the desirable email from Crimson.
That's why I'm
That will
here.
just fit.
I
Yeah, that will just say,
come direct to you for updates on these spaces.
that's it. We lost him. He just quit the AMA. He's going to play the game now. Yeah, just fill the form and you get the email tomorrow morning, and you can start playing. And you can also link your own NFTs and start playing with yours. Every one of them that you bought, you can play with it. You have a guide explaining how to link your NFTs in our blog inside of our website. I will DM you all the information later if you want. Make your life easier. Let's go back to CyberRide. You were saying yeah. I'm trying to say the question as clear as possible. You were saying that CyberRide is not designed for the metaverse. What exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah, so there's actually three part of this. So what we think what NFT should be and how a product that's meant for the metaverse should be should be designed instead of just for one particular game. I think the first one is really composability. To be able to become the building blocks of the metaverse, I think NFTs need to be able to kind of interact with each other like Lego pieces. So if you guys go to our Twitter account, you will see that how our rides basically interacts with any of the like 3D avatars. Let's for example, CyberCon's VX or Meanbits, so they can just ride on our vehicles. And the second major point is interoperability that all people talk about is essentially, once you build these assets, you don't restrict it to one particular game or platform or one game engines. You try to provide support for as many game engines and metaverse worlds as possible, so that even if one particular platform rise or fails, your asset is still safe in your wallet and is still usable in different worlds. The last one I think is really community driven. It's really providing as much support as possible for like big gaming companies like Joyride or Galaxy Fight Club, and the small game developers to be able to kind of permissionlessly import and export all of these assets to be used in their world, and to be set up like in a very seamless way. That's what we're also trying to build in the long term. That by allowing that basic flow, it would actually allow all of the rights to be. It will still be NFT guarded. If you own it, you can able to drive. But as all of the assets are already rigged and is properly set in proper dimensions, new games and new metaverse platforms could pick up us just by supporting our API.
All right, amazing. I have a personal question for you, because you're thinking about how much you want to touch as many games as possible, like quality games, and be like install your skin, let's say, on other games. Are you guys for the long term or for like a future planning to go beyond vehicles, or you're gonna stay like in the riding departments, like with weapons, guns, or stuff like that?
Yeah, our main focus for the next generations will always be vehicles, but we will provide a set of like a bridge of what we call like asset creators like us, but also like CyberCons VX or meme bits that are avatars, and there's also like closing NFTs or accessory NFTs that only creates the assets. We'll provide kind of like an API bridge that between us and the metaverse world or gaming platforms like Joyride and like Galaxy Fight Club. So basically, it will be our API will be shared with anything that's kind of metaverse ready. So basically, people just create one, create the assets themselves, hook up the API to have all the all the script, all the stream, all the script, and then it is ready for any of the metaverse worlds to kind of uptake. So it will be more like I like to say this. We always talk about Web3, but a lot of the gaming industries, if you really think about it, is actually like more like Web1. Not saying they're bad company or the product is bad, but they're great studios building great products, but they control everything in the environment essentially. So that is quite similar to the Web1 space where you have one website and they create all the content. Uh, they eventually even the website like there's like platforms like TikTok or YouTube where they just host the platform and people create their own content and they able to have the protocols of whatever file format and they able to different people able to upload it, and that's like kind of like Web 2, and Web 3 is where um, you own a piece of the internet. But for the gaming world, a lot of it is still closed. Everything is controlled by one entire entity. What we're trying to really push is that moving a little bit towards the Web 2, that everybody can create and can put their own assets into their games, and then to Web 3 that they also own that particular asset.
So basically, if everything goes as planned and go as good as we think and hope it's gonna go for you guys, you're gonna start with Ride, but at some point there is no limit to like whatever someone can do. Like you have no limit to what you can create.
That's exactly correct. Yeah.
That's insane. That's really good. Kevin just DM'd me saying, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry. Finish the AMA without me. I'm gonna play some tennis champs. Sorry, ciao." So I'm kidding. Um, let's go back to you, Kevin. Uh, can you tell us a little bit, like tease us a little bit about the future of Galaxy Fight Club?
Ooh, teaser. Yeah. I would keep an eye out. I know the team's working on a big tournament, like a cross IP tournament, something that's never really been done in the NFT space. I always describe it as for people in Europe, like the Champions League, for people in the States, like the NCAA tournament. So I think there's going to be over 20 different NFT projects competing with their avatars as their NFTs, playing with their NFTs in the Galaxy Fight Club game in like an NFT wide tournament to see who's the best in the world at Galaxy Fight Club. So I think that's a first ever. I think it's, just for me personally, a lot of people don't really realize kind of what's going on. All this stuff is so brand new, just being built for the first time. So it's like, it's kind of a big deal to have the first ever NFT gaming tournament with, over 20 different projects. I think I did some announcing for the first ever tournament. I think I'll probably do a bunch of announcing of the games for it and like talk strategy and do the color commentating. So it'll be a lot of fun, really trying to create that esports vibe where you build up the guild owners, like how pro sports teams owners are kind of relevant a little bit, but then it's all about the players. So trying to bring that real sports vibe. I liked how, Joyride, you were talking about getting out as kids and playing. I totally agree with that. That really resonates. Just that spirit of competition, wanting to be the best. Of course, there's going to be, I think the team said like several $100,000 worth of prizes, all in NFTs, like all partner NFTs, Galaxy Fight Club NFTs. So of course, huge prize pool. You can't have a cool tournament without prizes. But for me, it's like, who is going to be the first ever NFT project to win this championship? which is, I think significant. So that's definitely coming up. The Play to Earn just launched last week. There's kinks getting worked out of that. It's going smooth now. So that's super, super exciting. And then there's a whole new batch of weapons. All the keys for the Play to Earn that people are earning are actually revealing a brand new set of weapons. So that's super exciting. What else? I know they have something top secret that's coming later this year. I don't know much about.
Nah, that's just not nice what you're doing now.
I actually don't know. If Yas was on, he could say something. I don't know anything about that, but there's something else.
You just did the worst thing ever. Oh, I gotta tell you something. Wait, never mind. I can't.
No, but the tournament's going to be awesome. Keep an eye out for the tournament. Try to get into the tournament. I think all the partners will probably start announcing soon. Tennis champs. I was pinging you, dude. We got to get tennis champs into Galaxy Fight Club, and then I ping Yas MX and try to get into the tournament. I think he's trying to finalize it like as soon as possible. But if you guys are keen on that, hit him up. And then look out for our partners. Some of them are inexpensive. Anna Meadows was one of our first partners. The Board Blaster, the Illuvium Arlen NFT, I think is like 0.05, and it's a super fast character in the game. So if people out there listening, like the mobile game, find a couple other players, grab some partner NFTs, and get into that tournament.
Who knows? Yeah, text me after the CMA. We're gonna finalize the things with Kim, and yeah, maybe why not? Speaking of teasers, let's go to you, Kim. Yeah, I know we have a Dart game supposed to come up, and I know we have the Battle Royale, Battle Champ coming up. Can you tease us a little bit more? Tell us what are the surprises that Joyride is building, because there is no boring week inside of Joyride.
No, there's always something going on. Yeah, so we have a darts game that should be releasing soon, a blackjack game, another pool game, archery game, and also a Galaxy Stars game, which I'm personally excited for. It's basically kind of like the 2D shooter of the spaceship on the bottom, and you're dodging all the missiles, and you're just trying
to... super old game?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? It's like the ship's on the bottom, and you can move it around. You have to dodge all the... Yeah, so we're creating that game as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is even new to me. Like the game was before Chicken Invaders, like the first old one with the 2D pixelized aliens.
Yeah, it's similar to that, but a little more. Yeah, so it's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's just brings back a lot of memories of myself as a kid playing these types of games. So it's fun. I mean, that's why we're just trying to evoke that fun feeling of having the game. In terms of the NFT side, obviously our development team is still working very, very hard on the game, introducing a lot of new aspects to the tennis champs, such as upgrading your equipment and all that stuff. I can't really give too much, but the big thing that we are working on is really developing, carving out our IP, building up that storyline, the lore. We're working with an awesome studio to create some videos. So, hopefully that gets released later this month to show the entire community.
Amazing. I had weird thoughts going through my mind now that we speak to so many amazing gaming communities. And please don't take me seriously for that following questions. And that's for every one of the community, every one of the other speakers. If you create an amazing game and let your kid play it all day long, and he's winning money out of it, is it child labor or okay? If I had a son who was a gamer and he already played, like my cousin played 15 hours a day in Fortnite, just give him to play something fun and he makes money and I can pay rent out of it. Yeah, why not?
It's a win-win.
That's just a side. What?
I said it might be a win-win as long as not too much it hurts his health, because he has to make money. The platform is popular.
Oh no, his health is already fucked. He's playing 15 hours a day Fortnite and eating only pizzas. Then he's not gonna make it to 30. Yeah. That was just me thinking about something because I hear so many good games are coming, and like when this new world of the Web3, you can play actual fun games and make actual money out of it, which is basically ideal because we were all kids that our mom said, stop playing games, go study, you cannot make money out of it. And here you go. You see, you can. Um, so we finished our question part, and like in every AMA that we have, first of all, thank you guys for joining us so much. We're gonna go to the community questions.